Welcome to today's edition of Sugosha Aerospace and Defense News. I shall bring you the news highlights from aerospace and defense sector in India and the world. Let's have a look at the important news in the defense sector. The Ministry of Defense has issued an RFI to procure counter-drone system soft kill for use on board Indian naval warships. The system should be capable of installation on and operation from a ship. The EOIR sensor should have 360-degree coverage in azimuth and ranges. The due date for this RFI is 21st October. The Indian Coast Guard has signed a memorandum of understanding with Philippines Coast Guard on enhanced maritime cooperation. It was the first ever bilateral meeting between the two nations' coast guards. The MoU seeks to enhance the professional linkage between the two coast guards in the domain of maritime law enforcement, maritime search and rescue, and marine pollution response. The implementation of this MoU will enhance the bilateral maritime cooperation between the two countries for ensuring safe, secure, and clean seas in the region. The first ever bilateral meeting between both the maritime agencies signifies the dedication in strengthening the professional bonds by sharing best practices, conducting joint exercises, and enhancing training collaborations. INS SUNAYNA entered Port Durban, South Africa on 21st August. The ship undertook passage exercise with South African Navy ship SAS King Sekhukhune I of Durban. The visit, apart from commemorating 30 years of diplomatic partnership between India and South Africa, is aimed at enhancing interoperability, jointness, and mutual cooperation between both Indian Navy and South African Navy. During the port call, the two navies will share best practices and experiences through professional interactions, subject matter expert exchanges, and cross deck visits. Additionally, social interactions with senior military and civil dignitaries are also planned. The Indian Navy has embarked on a collaborative journey with DRDO to develop a Navy-specific variant of the VSHORAD system. This initiative seeks to equip smaller and medium-sized warships with an effective and relatively low-cost defense mechanism against a diverse array of aerial and surface threats. India's growing ties with the world is upsetting many a nation. For example, India's ties with Armenia and Greece are unsettling for Turkey, Azerbaijan, and Pakistan. These three countries have been working together to strengthen their military capabilities and to counter India's influence in the Middle East and Central Asia. However, India has stepped up the game in international relations. India's decision to sell arms to Armenia and to upgrade its strategic partnership with Greece is seen as a direct challenge to these countries. Armenia is a traditional ally of Russia, and Greece is a member of NATO. By strengthening its ties with these countries, India is sending a strong message to the informal triad led by Turkey. Incidentally, India has also approved rupees 20,000 crores for fleet support ships, wherein a strategic support was envisaged from Turkey. Growing ties with Armenia and Greece are also part of India's larger strategy to diversify its partnership in the region, as it is no longer content to rely on its traditional allies such as Russia and Iran. It is now looking to build new partnerships with countries that share its interests. Just to mention a few more, ties with France are at an all-time high. With the US is super good. Incidentally, POTUS is visiting India on 8 September for the G20. The strengthening of the Quad, enhanced diplomatic relations with Philippines, military cooperation with Argentina, free trade agreement with Canada, Malawi, Guyana, not to mention the military exercises with France, Mozambique, Papua New Guinea, Dubai. Well, this is an interesting phase. Indonesia's defense ministry and Boeing have signed an agreement on the sale of 24 F-15EX fighter jets to help modernize the Southeast Asian countries' aging fleet. The F-15X is the most advanced version of the F-15 with digital fly-by-wire flight controls, a new electronic warfare system, a digital cockpit, and the latest mission systems and software capabilities. Indonesia has increased its defense spending in recent years to overhaul its fleet, which includes US-made F-16 and Russian Sukhoi Su-27 and Su-30 jets. This year, Jakarta bought 42 Dassault Rafale fighter jets for $8.1 billion. It has also purchased 12 used Mirage 2000 fighter jets in an $800 million deal that drew criticism as the aircraft were considered too old. Last year, the US has also approved the potential sale of F-15 F-151D aircraft and related equipment to Indonesia in a deal valued at up to $13.9 billion. That's all the news for today. We hope you are enjoying the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and we will be happy to get your feedback. Thank you and have a great day.